So, yeah, Champions League. I'm disappointed, of course, and
Are you disappointed?
very, bro.
So you're not mad, you're disappointed.
I'm disappointed
Oh man.
and mad, and it's maddening, and it's
I'm happy as can
disappointing.
be about that.
I know. You're in the.
Dude, honestly though,
Mm.
what a two-leg tie though. I mean, that's at least we can say that.
Both, I think, both ties were very good
Oh yeah.
because you almost blew it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost blew it, and we blew it. So you bounced back, and you're in the final. Kyle, I don't know if you saw this, but I have something to show you for you to react to.
Oh god.
This is how
I
much.
know what
This
it
no,
is.
no, 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 no. You don't know what it
I
is.
know what it is.
This is how much I thought we had it. I don't. Let me know if you're hearing this and everything, but
Okay.
take a look at this. So Zinchenko is going out left back, and he's coming on for Kyle Walker, and the other player is Ilkay Gundogan. He's gonna come on for number 17. All right, and that's KDB. Really? I don't like this, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's a more defensive move, but what if it goes to extra time? You need Kevin De Bruyne there, though. But you could see he's getting a bit red. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he gets red, that's not a good thing. So it may be the right move there by City, though. Bernardo Silva, what a flick. Bernardo. Mendy gets to it first. Real Madrid in pursuit. But Ilkay Gundogan with his first touch of the game. Zinchenko, the Ukrainian, picks out Gundogan. Gundogan picks up Bernardo in space, wide open, way too wide. Bernardo, Gabriel Jesus making a run. Bernardo Silva picks up Mahrez. Mahrez, goal! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby! We're going into the motherfucking final! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Yo,
what are your thoughts on that?
Hot take. The funniest part of that video is De Bruyne's getting a little red. Yeah, that's the best part of that video. Man, oh, dude, I need to watch that live stream again because going into the late minutes of that game, you celebrated way too early. How could you say that?
Bro, you saw when I almost fell off the chair?
You almost fell off the chair, yeah.
Like,
I don't think I've ever seen you react like that.
Oh, my, that's how much it meant, bro. But
that's good stuff.
We blew it, man.
Dude, when I saw the goal go in, imagine a polar opposite of that. I was just like, I'm done. I can't stand City. Just take your oil money and go to the final. This is ridiculous. That's what I was reacting. So,
but you reacted like this. Let's take a look at this, guys.
Oh man, he's clipping me. Let's take
a look at this, guys.
Bro, I have nothing to say, but let's go, bro. All right, look, right off the bat, credit to Man City. Okay, credit to Man City for getting back to the semifinals. But I mean, look, I'm a Liverpool fan. Our biggest rival at the moment is Man City. I'm obviously rooting against Man City. It's a win-win for us because we're through. We either get our revenge against Madrid, I can't even pronounce words right at the moment, or we play Man City in the final. Look, I'm actually happier that Man City lost to Madrid. And you know why? Because not only did Madrid come back, but seeing the faces of all the Man City players after it happened, just like, what is happening? Why are we not going through? That's got to be heartbreak. And that's what I want Man City to feel. Everyone.
Yo, man. That was not nice. That was not nice. Listen, all jokes aside, that's not nice.
That's a very tame reaction.
That's not nice, bro. Compared to what other Liverpool fans, probably they probably reacted.
People are just savage out there, bro. That's a very tame response.
I know. Yeah. I know. But still, we deserve all the stick we're gonna get after that. You know what I'm saying? And all the memeing and all the jokes, everything we had coming, we deserve it, bro. So I'm disappointed, Kyle, because look, the first leg, we all knew City could have beaten Madrid 6-2 or whatever, and we missed the opportunities in the first leg to put this whole tie to bed, and it came back to haunt us. But no way, No way, you're 1-0 up going into the 90th minute. 89 point something. And you go on to concede, right? Even though you concede, you're still good. Don't concede another 6 minutes extra time and you're good. We concede again. We deserve to lose, bro. You don't, it just don't. And then you go into extra time where, okay, this could go to penalties, and then you concede again, and then you don't even bounce back. Of course you deserve to lose. You see what I'm saying?
I can tell you're a little bothered by this. But look, that's why the Champions League is so awesome, bro. Stuff like that only happens in the Champions League. Nobody's expecting Madrid to score 2 in extra time or the last 8 minutes, whatever it was. And it happens. It's the best tournament in the world in any sport. It's amazing. It's great. There's at least one of these ties every year. But you guys need to close that out. There's no excuse.
Man. Yeah.
There's no excuse.
Pep Guardiola, he has a knack of doing that, man. Since he won the Champions League under Barcelona twice, you go back, Bayern Munich, and now with Man City, even I think with Barcelona too, he has been capitulating within, significant periods of the game where 15 minutes, 3 goals, 8 minutes, 3 goals. You know what I'm saying? That kind of concede a lot of goals in clusters. And I think he needs to go back and work on that aspect of his coaching and say, you need to get over that. You see what I'm saying? Because
how can you blame that on the coach? Because
I'm not blaming
Pep's post-match.
I'm not blaming
I don't know if
him.
it was directly after, but he did a press conference. I think it might have been before Newcastle, and he was asked about the players and how they're like, do you just forget about that game and move forward? And he goes, how can they forget about it? How can you expect these players to forget about it? It's a mentality. So it's the players' mentality. I don't think it's Pep.
No, but the thing is, it's the players under Pep as well. You have to, the whole team deserves the blame. Pep and the players, not just Pep, not just the players. And it's been happening too often with Pep teams. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I'm disappointed. We should have been in the final against Real Madrid, but it is what it is. I felt worse last year when we lost to Chelsea. So this year was light compared to what I felt last year. But we can't keep getting this far, and not winning a Champions League title that everybody thought we would we should win since we spent $1 billion, and we haven't won it yet. So we can't have anything. We don't have a rebuttal when people come and they say these things to us. We can't say, man, look at this Champions League title. You see what I'm saying? Because people say you would never be considered great unless you win a Champions League title. You see what I'm saying? Your Liverpool team could say they're great because they won a Premier League and the Champions League. Within that period, you could say that Klopp team is a great team because they achieved both. But the City team now, even though they on the cusp of achieving maybe 4 titles, Premier League titles in 5 years, they still can't get that elusive Champions League title. So, look, kudos to Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti, I got to give him credit. Benzema, Rodrigo for coming off the bench, doing what he did there. Vinicius, you know what I'm saying? These guys were massive on the night. Carvajal, Eder Militao, Nacho, Mendy, Modric, all these guys, they were big. You see what I'm saying? Courtois kept them in the tie. They were big. I congratulate them. I hope they go on to beat you, and I hope to see you cry at the end of it all. I'm just joking.
That's me, bro. That's me.
But yo, how you feel about I have to take it on the chin. City lost, but most importantly for you, your team won, and you're going in to your 10th Champions League final on the cusp of winning a 7th. Villarreal 2-0 up. First half, the boys responded well in the second half. What are your thoughts on that game? 3-2 and 5-2 on aggregate. How did you feel after the goals went in, and what were you thinking? What were your thought process?
So I didn't get to watch the game live. So what I did is I saw the reactions on social media and talking about a comeback and this and that. I didn't feel, and I mean, this isn't like, I'm not trying to come at Liverpool fans at all. I didn't feel it was a comeback. When I saw us concede the goals, I'm like, what are we doing? It's still 2-2 on aggregate though. We just absolutely dominated the second half. And I feel like that's how we've been playing in the away leg, or the second legs anyway. We've been doing a tale of 2 halves. It worried me though. It worries me because that we did against Inter Milan. against Benfica, now Villarreal, where we're just conceding. You know, like conceding in the second leg, almost like we never make it easy on ourselves.
Yeah.
It was never in doubt. I knew we'd go through, but it's just that worries me because you only get one game in the final. You only get one game in the final. Now, maybe that works in our favor because in the first leg, we're generally good. But hey, looking back, it doesn't matter now. Villarreal, they're never getting to the final, dude. Just think about like Villarreal and Madrid in the final. No one's watching that. No, Liverpool were meant to get to the final, and it was always going to happen. I'm just excited, bro. Let's do this again. Let's get number 7.
Let's give Villarreal some credit for the fight, but of course.
But they're never getting past Liverpool.
Yeah, the golfing quality showed at the end where Liverpool went on to, clinch it in the second half.
Yep.
Talk to me about Luis Diaz, his impact so far.
It's remarkable. It's remarkable. He's everything that Mane brought to the team when we first brought in Mane. Mane's lost a little bit of his explosiveness, a little bit of his agility, but as a result, Klopp's moved him to the center of the pitch where he doesn't have to be as fast. He can focus on hold up and link, and he's doing phenomenal. Diaz has stepped up on the wing, dude. He's all flair, skill. He's like not the typical workhorse Liverpool Klopp player. Like he brings a different element, kind of like Thiago. I said this last week.
But he could get there. Remember?
Oh no, of course. Yeah, no. This is just me looking at it like from a different viewpoint. The guy's just different, dude. He's just even if he cuts in on his right foot. We haven't had someone like that since Coutinho. It just adds a different element. You look at the goal he scored against Tottenham. Even though it was a draw.
Yeah, it's cutting in.
Yeah, and that's what I need. I like him. His contribution has been crucial to this team, especially late in the season.
But that could not have happened if it wasn't for Jurgen Klopp's genius for bringing him on.
And shout out to Tottenham as well. Yeah. They lowered the price for us.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Tottenham's doing a lot of people favors, even us, so thank you, Tottenham, appreciate it. But Klopp, I think Klopp, did well by bringing him on and making that change early, halftime change. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold had a good game as well. You could remember his left-footed ball into the box for Luis Diaz, so give it up to Trent. Look, even though I still think he cannot defend, he does have his good defensive moments. I'm not going to say that. But overall, his attacking game outweighs his defensive game. Look at where Liverpool concede a lot of their goals down that side where he occupies or lack thereof, where sometimes he's not even occupying. He's out of position. So he had a good game. Give it up to Unai Emery. I think they fought a good fight. They beat United last season in the Europa League final. They played them again this year in the group and everything, and they got all the way to the semis. So well done. Look, massive comeback by Liverpool. I have to commend you as well, making a Champions League final and gonna take part. Liverpool are gonna take part in every single possible game this season and became the first English team to make an FA Cup, an EFL Cup, and a Champions League final.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations, and well done. Well done throughout the Champions League season. But now that we've finished off the semi-final, let's talk a bit briefly about the final. All right, I won't be in the final. You know what I'm saying? This is trophy talk. That trophy is out of the talk when it comes to me.
Yeah.
But for you, it's out of the conversation for me. But for you, that's going to be the conversation from now until the 28th of May, right? Where you face one of your most fiercest adversaries in Real Madrid. The last 3 matches that you played, did you beat Real Madrid in the round of 16? What was that, quarterfinal or round of 16?
They knocked us out.
Yeah, but did you? What was the scorelines during the games though? I know they won the tie, but
Cannot
all right.
Remember.
Let's just say you guys failed against Real Madrid in the last 3 games you played them, right? Maybe more if you go further back in terms of the head-to-head, right? But we're not going to go that far. Let's start from the 2018 final, the last time they knocked you out of the Champions League last season as well. And now you get to face them for that, it's like a revenge game. You had your opportunity last year. You didn't take it, but now you have the perfect opportunity in the final you could say last season didn't count. This counts. The final against Real Madrid in Paris. How are you feeling going into this game?
I'm excited more than anything. I mean, I know the boys are excited too, because it's one thing to play them in the round of 16 or quarterfinals. I think it was the round of 16. I think that's what it was. But playing them in the finals, an exact rematch. An exact rematch. And a lot of people don't remember, we were outplaying Madrid in that first half. All right, and then Salah goes down, momentum shifts, and carries. I mean, everything went wrong. That could go wrong.
That was one of the most memorable finals. And if you're a Liverpool fan, it's a final you want to forget, though.
We're a little salty. We're a little salty about it.
Yeah.
As soon as Man City got knocked out, Mo Salah made an Instagram post and said, "We've got unfinished business." Mo Salah does not do that. Mo Salah makes posts with no captions. And he's not even big on social media. Like he'll post pictures of himself and maybe his family. He doesn't post stuff like that. And for him to post that, I think that's one, taking a leadership role in the team, but two, just saying how important this final is. I think Liverpool are going into this final with a big mindset, dude. With a big mindset of this is our final to win. And if we lose it, we can only blame ourselves. I don't think Madrid are the better team.
You don't think so?
I don't think Madrid are the better team. No. I think you guys were the better team in the tie, and somehow they came out and won. I think you guys were clearly the better team, and Madrid won. I consistently say they have a solid team, very solid team, great attacking play. Young defense, though.
They've shown, man. They've shown that they could defy the odds, man.
Right.
Remember, they lost to PSG and then came back. You know what I'm saying? They beat Chelsea and then lost, but still came back. Lost to City and came back. So this is no team to take lightly. This is a team.
No. I'm not taking any team lightly.
I know.
Yeah.
But this is a team that has been tested.
Right.
The full distance, and they have your number. You see what I'm saying?
They definitely have the momentum. Yeah.
They have your number. And look, it's going to be an interesting battle between Vinicius and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm telling you, that one is one to watch. Somebody's going to have to help him. And if Mo Salah find himself helping Trent over there on the right, you know, he's going to have to find some stamina to go forward as well. So, you know, it's going to be a tricky game, though. And I know they don't have Hazard, and Bale has been injured and out of the team, out of form and everything. But this young, exuberant team, man, Rodrigo, you saw what he came on. He killed us. Vinicius, Benzema is on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know, Modric is still playing really good. Fede Valverde never stops running. And you have that player, that specific dirty player in the midfield by the name of Casemiro that you have to keep an eye on. Casemiro will be a key player in this one. You know, Toni Kroos. I personally think that Real Madrid should not start Kroos in the final and play Fede Valverde in the Kroos role and play Casemiro and start Rodrigo on the wing. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to approach it, though. But
Valverde started on the wing against y'all, didn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thibaut Courtois has been big in goal as well for them, though. So
he's a problem.
I think it's a good matchup right now. Liverpool in very, very good form. Your team looks better than it has ever looked. From back to front, you look good. The depth.
Yeah.
They also have a little depth on their bench as well. You know, a few French players like Asensio and Vasquez and Marcelo, and you know, these guys to come off the bench, impact players like Camavinga. Even a Camavinga, I think, should start ahead of Toni Kroos. You know, so I think that the final is well poised. You know what I'm saying? It is well poised, and any one of these teams can win it. It could be Real Madrid. It could be Liverpool. Personally, for me, the fact that Real Madrid knocked us out, knocked out the champions, Chelsea as well, knocked out PSG with Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, they got to have the edge here.
Yeah,
they gotta have the
probably
edge
looked
here
at
now.
as favorites. Honestly, they're probably.
You see what I'm saying?
They
They gotta have the edge, man. And it's for Liverpool to put all that to bed and go out there and win their seventh. Look, I won't be able to shut you guys up if you go on to win a 7 Champions League title. You know what I'm saying? And if Madrid does win it, I won't have to hear anything about it really because I don't really talk La Liga. There's not, I don't talk to much La Liga fans or Real Madrid fans. But if you guys win this, oh my God,
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good summer.
It would be awful.
Awesome.
It would be awful for me because I won't hear the end of it. That's the thing.
Oh man,
but all the best
about
though.
You. Always about you.
Nah, man. Look. All the best. Honestly mean that. Go out there. Play a game.
You should want us to beat Madrid. You should want us to
come out on top.
Madrid.
No, I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at it like a football fan right now, So
yeah.
Look, all the best, man. All the best. But how, on a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you winning the Champions League?
It's 50-50. It's
5. 5.
5, yeah. 50-50.
Oh.
Same when you asked me how confident I was to beat City. 50-50. 5 out of 10.
All right, man. So look. All the best to both teams, It's been a great Champions League.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what we want to say about the Champions League. It's one of the best. Along with the World Cup, it's the best football tournament out there, man. So, good conversation here about the Champions League. So, Kyle, we're going to do a shift. We're going to talk briefly about match week 36, man. It was a disappointed weekend for you. Disappointing weekend. 1-1 draw to Spurs. Son in the 56th minute, set up by Cesenia. Luis Diaz in the 74th, set up by Thiago. Your 12-game win streak at home ends. And, Spurs with 1 loss that they picked up against Brighton and Hove Albion in their last A2. So that's a significant stat as well. So what are your thoughts here, man, on this? And another thing, I did make a note that Salah, 13 goals, 13 games since he came back from the AFCON, 6 goals, 4 assists, and it's been there's been 9 games without scoring in there. So
did you also make note of the awards that he's won?
Yeah, we'll talk about that as well.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that you played both sides.
Don't jump. Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
How you feel? How you feel about that loss, man?
Dude, well, first off, I want to say what an awesome game it was. Very entertaining, very energetic game end to end. It always is against Spurs for some reason, especially when Spurs come to Anfield. But damn, dude, it was a frustrating game, especially going 1-0 behind, because the counterattack goal wasn't lucky. It was a good goal. It was a good team goal for Tottenham, and we had to get lucky. Kind of pulled a Kevin De Bruyne. There, got the deflection.
You guys got a lucky deflection there. I know you guys like to talk shit about deflections, man.
You know what that's like.
You guys like to talk shit about when a deflected goal go in, man. Yeah. And now you got one of your own. What you got to say about that?
Well, I got to say that we should be more clinical because we had like 25 shots.
Yeah. I think
Tottenham
Liverpool
defended so well.
Yeah. Liverpool played how they usually play, but it was Tottenham, man. They played well.
They played so well.
I know how it
us.
Feels. I know how it feels, bro. Twice we lost to them.
They allowed us to play our game in the sense that swinging balls in from out wide, but they had 8 or 9 players within 2 feet of each other, all compact in one area, right in front of the 6-yard box, clearing and blocking everything. There's nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Literally nothing we could do. We tried everything, and credit to them.
But you guys really picked apart, and it happened a couple of times where they could have scored a few more goals. So I think, we talked. One thing, Man City and Liverpool are 2 very good teams, but when they get picked apart like that, they look very ugly, man. And both the teams have moments like that where we just look like we're reeling on the counter. They just get us, man, and we're like, oh God. And that is Liverpool. Man, these guys walked the ball in the back of the net. It was so easy. It's like, wow.
Well,
but
time.
Let's
take
good.
It easy. You made it sound plural.
I'm just saying, it felt good that you dropped points. Though. I gotta say, man.
I
thought you were gonna lose. Thought you were gonna lose the game. But Luis Diaz, though, massive.
Yeah, he's something else.
Massive player, man. What a signing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm
glad we got him over Tottenham. Especially
it just shows game. It just shows you got to take your chances.
Yeah.
Take shots.
When you take shots, we're good at that.
When you take shots, anything could happen, man. And that frustrates me about Man City at times, where we get opportunities and we pass it around and we don't shoot. So you need players like Luis Diaz who's going to take a shot. You see what I'm saying? It could hit something, it might go in, it might hit an arm, you get a penalty and everything. So, Kyle, with this draw, do you think the title race is over?
Dude, it feels over. It feels over. I mean, anything can happen. I've said this every single week. Anything can happen. But I'm relying on other teams to do it for us. And I don't like that.
You don't
I don't
want
like that. I like leaving it up to us. And, I mean, you got West Ham that could they beat us earlier this year. West Ham could potentially pull it off. They're out of Europe now, so maybe their focus is now shifted back to the Premier League. But that's asking a lot, man. That's asking a lot. I mean, you guys you're playing great football in the Premier League right now. So I'm relying on another team. And the fact of the matter is, pretty sure we're 3 points behind.
Yeah, now 3 points. It goes
behind.
from 1 to 3, yeah.
So it's not just 1 point anymore. So it's looking like it's no longer a quadruple. However, it's not over till it's over. So
you just mentioned the word quadruple. I think it is about time Liverpool fans take that word out their vocabulary for this season because, right, there is a scenario where you could win only a Carabao Cup. That's a realistic scenario. But
well, sure, Dom. Anything's possible.
We will talk about that some more next
There's also
Monday.
a possibility we could win all 4. I mean, what are you getting at here?
Yeah, there is still possibility that you could still win the quadruple. You're right.
Math is very hard, isn't it?
You're right. You could still win the quadruple.
We can win anything.
The quadruple is so slipping out your hands, man. Slipping like soap out your hands. You know what I'm saying? So, look, Kyle, look. On the other hand, Man City defeated Newcastle 5-0. Sterling with a brace, Laporte, Rodri, and Foden could have scored more. And we go 3 points ahead. I don't know if you tuned into the game or not, or if you watch highlights or whatever, but we now have a +4 goal difference over Liverpool. And 3 games to go, I ask you if there's a title race still. I'm going to ask you again, is there a title race still? Is there a title race still?
There's a title race until there's not mathematically a title race.
Because, look, we've been handling, we handled Wolves, we handled
Look, Dom,
West
I said
Ham
it already.
this
What do you
season.
want me to say? You guys have the title? I'm not going to say it yet.
You guys are still holding on, man. You're still holding on. You're still holding on to, you still have hope there. You see what I'm saying? So, what were you feeling when you drew and then you found out that we won against Newcastle so convincingly? What were you feeling? Like, honestly, like, you know?
Honestly, it didn't bother me too much.
Did you break anything?
No, not even close.
Did you say, God damn, these guys don't stop working?
I said that, but not like that. I was like, dude, I'm more annoyed than anything. Y'all are just annoying. You're like a gnat in the summer. Like,
man.
You're there. You're always there.
I know, man. We're
not
inevitable.
In the final, but you're always there in the Premier League.
I know. We're inevitable, though. So, look, City look like they're going to go back to back. They could go on to win a 4th in 5 seasons on the Pep. And, well, 6th season on the Pep. But, it looks inevitable. And it was a great performance by not by Newcastle, but by Man City. I think Newcastle had some good moments in the game as well. But they didn't have really anything to play for. They survived already. And they came out, they tried. They started well. Didn't capitalize on some early chances. They had a late chance to Callum Wilson. But I think we were just too good on the day. But look, have you heard about Ruben Diaz injured, Kyle Walker, John Stones? We could potentially have only Fernandinho, a half-fit Ake, Zinchenko, Cancelo, a young CJ Egan Riley, Luke Mbete. All these guys are the only defensive stock we have available for the rest of the season, where 3 matches left to be played. You heard that, right? Yeah,
heard it. It's great if you guys end up dropping points, but that's if. It means nothing right now. So
there's a little chance.
Well, sure.
Okay. So you're still hanging on to some hope. So that wraps it up for match week 34. City in the ascendancy. 36, I should say. Match week 36.
Congrats.
I feel good.
Congrats.
I feel good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're I'm glad you're in the mud a little. But look, you see how it works in the Champions League? I'm in the mud. In the Premier League, you're now in the mud.
It was bound to happen, one or the other. Yep.
I know. But look, Kyle, we're gonna shift fast. Match week 33 coming up tomorrow. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Before we even get further, let's take a look at this.
All right, Reds. So that was one of, if not the most embarrassing game I've seen us play, at least under Klopp. Okay, first off, okay, Gomez, bad game. Adrian, bad game. 3 deflections that went in for goals. You can't do anything about that. But every other aspect of it, okay? I know at halftime I said I was hoping we would come back, but no. We looked so bad in the second half. I mean, we were Gomez, like missing passes. We must have given the ball up at least 20 times. At least 20 times. I'd be surprised if it wasn't 20, okay? But just flat out bad passes, bad defending, just lethargic play, okay? And a lot of you commented on the halftime thing saying, you know, we need another center back. You can't judge, the squad that we have based off of one game, despite it being a horrible game. But, you know, we do need another backup center back. I'm going to get that out of the way, okay? Another thing, poor Firmino, man. Firmino.
I think that's enough torture for you there.
I forgot about that video.
Oh, I did some research here. Listen, this is how I reacted to the 7th goal, right? You're going to have an expanded view of myself here. This is how I you know. All right, so 6-2. Villa got a throw. What's going to happen here? Oh, shoots. Grealish on again. Oh, my God. Is it going to be 7? It's 7! Oh! My God. The first time a defending champions have been hit for 7. That's enough.
Who cares about that first time? Who cares about that stat?
God damn. So look, Kyle, bro, 7, man. 7. It's the last time you visited Villa Park, but you beat them earlier this season, a goal to nil. Solid penalty. But 7-2 last season. Look, they have some key players that you got to look out for. Danny Ings, former Liverpool man. Philip Coutinho, former Liverpool man. Ollie Watkins on fire, 10 goals in consecutive Premier League seasons. Luca Dean with the Everton background as well. And you have Steven Gerrard, 709 games played for Liverpool, 185 goals, 150 assists. How you feeling going into this one?
Excited. I like playing Gerrard. He's going to come out trying to beat us, obviously. Feel good. I feel good. I feel like there's less pressure now, honestly. I feel like we just got to go there and get 3 points, and then whatever happens with Man City happens in terms of the Premier League. But we got to keep momentum going. So we need to keep winning in every game we play, especially because there's a little bit of a gap between when the season ends and the final. You know what I mean? We got to keep momentum moving. Just go out there and just destroy them.
So do you see Klopp rotating after the Saturday game? Saturday, Tuesday, rotating, you know? Yeah.
No, I could see it. He brought Jota on. I think Jota might start if Bobby's still not back. Otherwise, I think Bobby should play. I miss Bobby, dude. I miss seeing Bobby in the rotation, but he might start Luis Diaz just to get a little flair out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Villa will be a good opponent. They do have a lot of quality in their team.
I like
good,
Villa.
Yeah, good goalkeeper, good players all around. McGinn, you know, guys like Buendia, guys like former Man City player Douglas Luiz. You know, they got that flair, they got that quality. It's going to be interesting to see how Coutinho, Ollie Watkins, and how of course Danny Ings do against you. I'm hoping for another 7-2 though. I'm hoping for a repeat. You know what I'm saying? Of course I am. Of course I am.
All right.
So look, just before we get on to the other game, your thoughts on Steven Gerrard. Do you think he will eventually become Liverpool's manager when Klopp leaves soon? Well, not so soon. 2026.
Not soon anymore. Yeah.
2026.
Maybe somewhere down the line. I think he has a lot left to do. I think what he did at Rangers was phenomenal. Shout out to Gerrard for that.
but he's got to prove himself at Villa. I think you give him next season, see what he does next season, and then maybe ask me the question again. I think right now I'd like to see him down the line, but he's nowhere near the level he needs to be to manage Liverpool Football Club right now.
Well, if you don't want him when Pep leaves, we'll take him. Don't worry, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
There's no chance he goes anywhere near Man City, Man United, Arsenal,
but
any
if you
top
don't,
6 side.
listen,
No
this
chance.
is a manager, you know. You don't make decisions like that when you're a manager. When you're a player, yeah. As a manager, no. Look at Lampard.
Do you know anything about Steven Gerrard?
Lampard got his job with Chelsea. They sacked him. He went to Everton. He don't care. Trust me. You'll see.
That is completely different. Everton and Chelsea?
Look, Rafa Benitez was a Liverpool man. What he did, he went to Everton. So, look, I'm just saying, man.
He was doing some secret agent stuff over there.
I'm just saying, man.
He was down in the ship.
So, look, Kyle, May 11th, Man City Wolves at Molineux. 1-0 again earlier this season. Sterling penalty, Jimenez red card. I think I'm very confident about this. You know, I know they got a 2-2 draw against Chelsea, but they haven't been playing at their best. You know, Bruno Lage missing from the last game. I don't know what the circumstances were, but Wolves have not been at their best. They haven't won since they came back from their 2-week break there early in they played early in April and then they were on a 2-week break. I know you want us to drop points against Wolves. I know you're depending on Wolves to, you know, they pulled a double against us a couple seasons ago. They had a good. That was a season you went on to win it, right? I think so. It might have been
2 seasons ago.
It doesn't matter, but it might have been though. They've always had a good record against us, but they don't have Adama Traore, which is a good thing. They don't have a firing Raul Jimenez. He's there, but he's not the same since his head injury. I feel pretty confident against Wolves, even with a lack of defensive players. I think Fernandinho will slot in. We have most of the ball anyway, so it's not a really big problem. They be playing without the ball. We have to just be focused when they break on the counter. So I think we'll handle Wolves. I don't think their defense would stand up very well. I know Jose Sa has been very good in goal, but I don't think they stand up very well against our attack. And I think that's key to actually going on to win yet another game to hold on to this Premier League. Remember, we got the title, you know what I'm saying? We got the title. We don't want to let go of this title. So I'm pretty confident about this though. What are your thoughts? You think they could what do you think is going to happen?
I think you guys will win, but I think Wolves have quietly started out terribly this season. Have quietly climbed back into the, top 10 like where they should be. So I think that you got to watch out for Wolves. They can sneak. They're kind of like Brighton. They can they can be tricky. But I think their defense doesn't stand a chance against your attack. However, I think with Neto, Jimenez, players like that. I mean, who they got? Trincao.
Yeah.
Podence. I don't even know.
Podence is out right now. Podence is injured, but they haven't. The last couple of games they haven't been playing well, and it's going to be interesting to see how they fare against a City who has everything to play for. And for them, they just have an outside chance to get Conference League. Yeah. So that's the little preview there on the next match week, the midweek fixtures. We have a big fixture to talk about. We won't stay long on this, but the FA Cup final is coming up, and you and I won't talk again before then. So we have to touch on it right now. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Liverpool making every possible final this season and will go on to play every possible game. So that's a great achievement, man. You play Chelsea in the FA Cup. You've already beaten them in the League Cup. That was via penalties, 10-11, 11-10, yeah. And congrats on that already. Congrats on that again. As I mentioned, that could also be the only trophy you go on to win if you don't get past a Chelsea team who, this could be their season. This could be, along with the Club World Cup and the Super Cup, this could actually be a treble of trophies, even though it's not the big trophies that they wanted. It's still silverware in their cabinet. This season, you failed to beat Chelsea within 90 minutes. 2 draws, 3 draws, and then the win on penalties. How are you feeling going up against the Blues here?
So likely that it might be a draw and go to penalties again. Chelsea-Liverpool is such a good matchup. It always is. It's always exciting. We beat them already. And I think Chelsea should start Kepa in goal. And I think we'll have a chance to take it home. I'm nervous to play Chelsea. Like, I wish it was like Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? Then I feel more confident.
I think you kind of feel like you might only win the little Mickey Mouse Cup this season.
No, I don't feel that at all. You said that.
No, because let me tell you something, right? When Man City were actually winning the Mickey Mouse Cup 4 seasons in a row, you know what you Liverpool fans were saying about it? Just a Mickey Mouse Cup, just a Carabao Cup. They should get rid of that competition. That competition is a waste competition. You know what I'm saying?
Who the hell said that?
That's been the narrative. That has been the narrative, bro.
Who?
That's just been the narrative. Liverpool fans.
Who?
Maybe not you, but that's been the narrative.
Oh, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's been the narrative, though. But all the best, though. I think you guys should go on to win the FA Cup final. Chelsea, they haven't been playing at their best. Some weird results recently. Got knocked out of the Champions League there after being 3-0 up against Real Madrid. You know, so we know how it feels. Chelsea know how it feels to lose to Real Madrid. And they've been dropping points a lot lately. Brentford, Arsenal, Everton, 2-0 up against Wolves. So you guys are in the driver's seat. The game tomorrow is important, the Aston Villa game. There might be some rotation, and the Chelsea game, so it's just non-stop, though, and then you play the next Tuesday again. So it is just unrelenting intensity, when it comes to this season. So all the best, man. I do think you guys should go on to win it. For Chelsea, all the best to them. Lukaku, he's back in the fray again. So look, we gotta talk briefly about some news, but next weekend we can't talk about next weekend too much. But Man City play West Ham while you will be taking on Chelsea. So that's what's going on next for City. We lost to West Ham this season in the Carabao Cup, 5-3 on penalties, but we did beat them 2-1 in the league. So that's a big game as well. We can't forget about this game, but that will be, the equivalent to what, that'll be the matchup next weekend as you be playing the FA Cup final. We be playing against West Ham, and it's must win for both teams for the remainder of the season, though. So do I care? Am I afraid of West Ham? To be honest, no. They play a very open game of football, and I think that's their Achilles heel when they come up again. They could beat us, but I don't think they will.
Yeah.
So look, Kyle, I know you got to go soon. We got to talk about the big elephant in the room here, little, Do you know, this is the section that I actually want to talk. I really want to get to these things more, but it's just a time we don't have. But we have to talk about this.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It's everything that's wrong with football. But congrats. He's so good. He is
Erling
so good.
Haaland to Manchester City. Here we go. Haaland has passed medical tests as new Man City player today. He's back in Dortmund. It will be official this week. Man City FC. Man City told Dortmund board that they will activate release clause closer to 60 million euros than 75 million euros in a few hours. I think that's a steal. There's been a whole big talk about his wages, but I've also seen that his wages will not disrupt the wage structure at City as well. But this guy has scored 85 goals in 88 games for Borussia Dortmund. That is massive. That is ridiculous if you ask me, man. And look, it's not guaranteed that we win the league next season, but it damn sure give us a boost. It give us a damn boost next season, man. And I'm telling you.
Because you need a boost. Oh,
yeah.
God, you guys are struggling this year.
Oh, man. Look, Kyle, in terms of transfer news, look, before we go on to a player that I've seen you guys have been linked to, something fresh. I have something fresh for y'all. Look, for me, I'm happy that we got Haaland, man. We got to aim for the best talent, and I'm happy that we went in for Haaland and not go back for Harry Kane. You see what I'm saying? Because we wanted Kane. He wasn't man enough to say, Tottenham bye, City high, let's do this. He went back to Spurs. He's going to go and maybe next season, and the one after that, and maybe for the rest of his career. We got Haaland, 21 years old, up there amongst the best players in the world, and this is what City is all about. Money spent, but not a crazy amount. We didn't spend 100 million on him, and I think it's a great acquisition, man. And pretty sure the fans are excited about it, and the Liverpool fans scared and rattled. Have one here right now.
I'm more pissed off than rattled.
But you guys could have went in for him too, though. That's the thing.
We don't need him.
But you don't want to pay that kind of money for the wages too, right? That's the thing.
It's probably that. It's probably the fact that we don't need him.
Of course. Why you don't need him? So why do we need him and you don't need him?
I don't think you guys need him either. You just bought him because you could.
Nah, we need him, bro. We need him. If we had him,
you need him. You're top of the Premier League.
We need him,
bro. Do you need him?
Yes.
No.
We don't have a
You need a striker. You don't need Haaland.
Yeah, we have Haaland. Now we brought in Julian Alvarez, and Liverpool, have been linked with a fresh player. I don't know if you've seen anything about this, but Calvin Ramsey have been linked. Liverpool favorites to sign Aberdeen defender Calvin Ramsey. So let's just take a brief look at this, and then we land the plane today. Calvin Ramsey, Liverpool favorite to sign Aberdeen defender. Liverpool have identified the 18-year-old right back as a long-term rival for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Aberdeen are aiming to bank a club record fee for the talented defender. Ramsey was named SFWA Young Player of the Season this season. So that is Calvin Ramsey right there, and he could be Liverpool's next Andy Robertson. Kyle, what are your thoughts on him? Have you seen highlights or no? It's just a new thing for you as well.
No, I haven't seen highlights. We've been linked with him for a few months now. Sounds like he might get over the line. He's not new Andy Robertson. He plays right back.
I mean as a fullback though. As a fullback.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like people forget Nico Williams just got promoted with Fulham. He was phenomenal for them on a short term.
But what's going to happen? Nico Williams might sign for Fulham too.
Well, we'll see. They don't have an option to buy or anything. So we'll see what happens. I think we'll probably end up selling him, to be honest with you, because he's got a taste of first-team football. We have a good relationship with Fulham between Carvalho coming over. We sold Harry Wilson. Nico Williams we might loan him out again to the same club for the remainder of the Premier League season with this guy coming in. Right now, Gomez is the backup right back.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. But I like us acquiring young talent. We have assumed the young talent acquisition mode once again between Carvalho, this kid. All right. We haven't really seen that recently. Like the last time we saw that was like 3 years ago, where we got all these young guys coming into like the U18s. So.
Before we end today's lovely chat again, Kyle, appreciate it, bro.
Happy to be here, my man.
Aurelien Tchouameni. He just scored twice for Monaco in their win on the weekend. He's been linked to Liverpool. Monaco wants no less than 70 million euros. Chelsea's in the running. Man United, Liverpool, Real Madrid. Do you think that you guys are going to get him?
So, I don't know. You did this last time too, and I'm not saying that your sources.
But we got to talk Tchouameni every week.
No. What I'm saying
until you get him or you don't get him.
What I'm saying is, what I've read is that the price is not up at 70 or 80. The price.
Oh, that's not the price you want to pay. That's not the price you want to pay.
No. Just listen. So
you're gonna have to pay, bro.
55. Okay.
If you want the best talent,
Madrid in it. Okay?
You're gonna have to pay.
You're gonna ask me the question or not?
Don't be cheap.
You're gonna talk. You're just gonna talk.
Don't be cheap. Pay.
You're just gonna talk. Tchouameni is not worth that amount of money. Okay. Case in point is Haaland.
Kyle, Man United will pay more if they have to. Okay.
That's great. Tchouameni still has to agree to go there. Yeah. Nobody wants to go to Man United. I'm sorry.
All right. So, look, any more links to Liverpool before we call it quits today?
Tchouameni's the big one. Adeyemi's, he's off. He's probably going to Dortmund. And Limer, the guy you brought up last time, looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. The weird one that I saw today, Sadio Mane linked with a move to Bayern Munich.
That is one that I don't think is going to happen.
I don't know
But
about all that. They got
Sadio-
Kingsley Coman.
Sadio Mane contract ends next season. So, look, Man City, Erling Haaland, new player. Of course, Fernandinho will leave. Paul Pogba, before we go, Paul Pogba linked with a move to Manchester City.
Garbage.
That's not happening. I don't want Pogba. That's not happening. Frankie de Jong linked to Man City. Possible move with Bernardo swap. And Mateus Nunes, a sporting 23-year-old Brazilian, linked as well. Look, Kyle, look, we got to go. But congratulations to Mo Salah. We're going to talk about that again next month. Next Monday, Kyle.
Just remember.
What?
Just remember
Look,
that. Yeah, remember.
Next Monday, we're talking about these things first. Next Monday, we're talking about these things first. So, Kyle, bro, look, we have a lot to talk about. Congrats to the Liverpool women's team for getting promoted to the WSL. You know what I'm saying? Also, Joe Gomez is going to look to sign a new contract as well. Mo Salah winning Football Writers Player of the Season. Again, City Football Club looking to by Palermo. That's something, Liverpool's 2022-23 kit. Got to talk about that. City's kit for next season leaked. It's a lot of things you could talk about, man. Look.
Time, bro.
Look, trophy talk, bro.
You know what it is.
How many are you going to win this season? Are you going to win 1 or 4? Talk to me. 3, 2? What? Talk to me, bro.
3.
3, okay. I'll win 1. I'll take 1 this season. I'll take 1 this season. Guys, look, I'm your boy Dom. That's Kyle from Nothing But Reds. Link in the description box down below for both channels. Subscribe if you're new around these parts. And I hope you enjoyed another one, man. Exact same time as last week.
I love it.
Kyle, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank
All
you,
the
my
best this week, the weekend, next week. We'll talk again next Monday, okay?
Looking forward to it, Dom.
Appreciate it. Much love and respect, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right back at you. Likewise.
All right. So, guys, from your boy Kyle and I, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.